Hello YouTube. Today you're getting a really cool treat. We're on the little Lehigh River and I'm bringing you guys over here to show you a spot you can fish at, but it's fly fish only and it's catch and release, I believe, for a certain portion of this river. And I'm going to give you a tour of the fish hatchery here in Allentown, New Jersey. So I wanted to start right at the river to show you guys. You can see there's a little bit of water coming out of that pipe right there. Every now and again a big trout will come out as they stock this. I got my polarized Oakleys on. Let me see if I can see any fish. Oh yeah. Look, there's fish. There's a fish. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them down there. See them, you guys? I'm trying to zoom in. I've seen them big. There's a big, looks like an old rainbow and another rainbow, younger one. You guys can see them right there. I mean, you're going to see trout that are almost 3 foot long, and they get released in here, guys. And you can fish here, but of course you got to have a Pennsylvania fishing license, which I get usually. And I fished over here for many years. It's been a couple of years, but I've fished over here with friends probably for 20 something years now. And like I said, you got to have a Pennsylvania fishing license. And it's fly fish only, catch and release, and I think you got to use like flies, like you're not allowed. Some people use, even on a fly pole, like you can tie a cricket on or a mealworm. I think it's only artificial flies, which there's 3-4 trout right down in there. So I'm going to take you for a walk, show you the place. So here's part of the, and this goes for miles, and only this part of it. Oh look, there's over here on this log, I'm going to zoom in. There's a big crane. He's trying to eat the trout. Let's see if I can, there he is. That damn thing. I seen, well, somebody I know saw one of them eat a rabbit. So he's got himself a spot here on the little Lehigh, Pennsylvania. So we're going to go for a walk, a tour of the place. I'll show you guys the fish. I got some food. But there's some, I see 3, 4, 5, 6 trout laying right down here in this pool. Nice size. I would say probably 5 pounds, 4 or 5 pound fish, 3 pound fish. And it's a beautiful spot. I'd like to just come hang out here at nighttime until it gets dark. But you guys will enjoy this video, I think. I was just over at the Indian powwow, which is right across through these woods. You can make it out. You might see some cars or some tents. Like literally you can walk across this river if you had hip boots on and go to the powwow. That's where we were just at. And now so you go in this building, there's a parking lot. We're way in the back. This building's way in the back, and you can get fish food, trout food. You got some for the baby fish and some for the big fish. So I will show you the fish, and we're going to start with there's a section. You can't feed these ones. There's a sign, but there's a section here where these fish are monsters, like huge trout. There's golden trout and rainbow trout so far I've seen. I haven't seen any brown trout. But I'll show you some of it. You can see, kind of. I'm not going to zoom in. There's people everywhere. But I'll walk past some of this and actually zoom in on the fish. And I think you guys will find this video pretty cool. So here's Pennsylvania. show you this board. You can see it. Read it at all. You can pause it and zoom in, but check out the trout in here. Now we're not allowed to feed these trout, particular ones. I don't know why. There, monster. Golden trout, palomino trout. There's a whole bunch of them down in there swimming. You can see the golden ones stand out better because of their color. You know, look at this monster right here. He's got to be, I would say, probably 10, 8, maybe 12. Camera don't do him justice. Just pool full of them here. And they raise these fish to put into this little Lehigh River. And they swim all over this river. It goes through PA. So once they're released, they can pretty much go wherever they can, wherever they want. So So, walking over and showing you guys. Here's one pen. You can see how long it is. And then it's just full of trout. And you're allowed to come here and visit and have a picnic. These are a little smaller. So I throw a couple pellets, baby. You can see, look. Going crazy. There's some nice trout in here. Look at them. I think there are, no, I see some brown trout in there. There's is, yeah, it's mostly rainbow. I can't tell it because they're not holding still long enough for me to look. My eyes are bad. So we're gonna take a walk and show you. They go crazy when you throw it in the water.
Go up here? Like, that's a perfect.
Yep, they have just massive pools for these trout, and they raise them all different size. And I believe people take the state or whoever they tell people can buy them probably, and they take them to different creeks in the state. Man, there's some really nice rainbows as far as color in here. You guys can see it's good. This trout on top of trout. It's really cool. And they put these nets over them because that that bird I was just showing you guys, he will come in here and eat them with all his buddies. And I would tell you in about a month or two time they'll be gone. All the fish will be gone. So and they love this fish food. People, you know, it's only $2 a bag. I wish more. I guess they don't really need to eat too much. I'm sure the place obviously feeds them. And here's some bigger ones. Yeah, but it's a nice big spot. If you guys look, see the parking lot. There's like grass and benches, and you can come here and have a picnic and just hang out. And that building I showed you is where we bought the fish food. They got some cool displays inside. They got little things in there you can look at, pamphlets. And, on a nice day. And it's a little crowded here today because of the powwow going on right through the woods I was showing you guys. A lot of times there's not a whole lot of people here. And you can come sit, have a picnic or hang out or bring a lunch. If I lived by here, I would be over here a lot, just sitting or walking in the evenings when it cools down. Oh yeah, there's some people over there sitting and having a watch your step. This house, an old house, and show you guys. Hungry. Rainbows. They're very good eating. Big ones we fillet, but the littler ones that you can't really get a fillet out that are bony, what I do is I cut the head and tail and gut them. We used to do this on a lake or on a stream when we fish. And you get tin foil, some lemon butter, salt, pepper, maybe a touch of garlic, and we used to bring a little garlic powder or a little bag with some garlic, ground up garlic in it, and put all that in your tin foil and wrap it up real good, double it maybe, and put it right on a camp fire, inside the fire. We used to do that on the coals, or if you have a little apparatus that you could use to keep them, you know, that you set on top of the coals or something. But it's just massive. See, look, and you can see these spillways and their openings, and every now and again they'll pop one of these, and the fish will come out and go down this track and funnel their way through. And if you can see over there, there's another part of the stream that's covered all the way till they get to the stream. So it's like I said, it's a fun time to come here and visit. It's beautiful scenery, as you can see. You guys can see. Yeah, trees. A little bit cooler up here in Allentown than a little bit. Go up to Poconos, it gets really cool. We're going to be going out to the what the hell is it called? It has all the waterfalls. Ricketts Glen State Park. Going to come out and do a video on there. These are baby trout. You have to get special food for them there to buy extra small food. Let's zoom in over here. These are like the smallest they got. You can almost put some of these in a fish tank. Let them grow. But this is what it looks like for you guys. This massive containments. You would think, I guess because they're hard to build or cost money, I would make them a little deeper. I don't know how they keep this water cool enough, because trout like cold water. When the water gets real hot, that'll kill them. So this is what it is. Like I said, it's like a park. This is, of course, the board's all beat up. I can't really show you guys. But anyway, here's the place. And I just wanted to make a video for you guys. Gonna go up there. Alright, we're gonna go up here. See what's in this one containment that's sitting off by itself. It's probably some bigger ones. You can see they're all over it here. And I showed you guys the river. That's the little Lehigh River. And yes, you're allowed to fish it. You just got to have a Pennsylvania license. And the babies. These are tiny babies too. Wow. It's just massive amounts. And these golden trout, they call them golden trout or palomino or albino or Donald Trump trout. I've heard all kinds of names over the years. But, yep, these are the little guys waiting to get bigger to be put in the other tanks, I guess. But yeah, they'll open these spillways up once in a while. They lift them up, and the trout will go down these chutes. So, but this is it. The Allentown Trout Hatchery. She'll have a little bit of food. Nuts. Baby food only. That's yep, for the tiny ones. Oh yeah, they're real tiny. They're almost not much bigger than minis. Sunfish. Good job, baby. Yeah, so they got. Yeah. So here, I'll show you this board. Let me zoom out. This is about it. Started in 1883, guys. So if you're ever in the Allentown area, we're not too far from Dorney Park, literally probably 5 minutes or so. And that's where the American Indian Museum is here, where they hold the powwows. And then right here next to it, literally across the river, is the trout hatchery. I've been here, I've come here off and on over the years. It's a really cool place. You guys can read it. Zoom in on it later if you want. Wishing well. They would go this way out. Cool. Okay, so we're just gonna walk. We're walking out. So I have a growing appetite. You guys can see that. It's hard for me to see because of the sun. I know it's in the picture, but you guys can read about them. Pretty cool. I got these water pumps here. There's plenty of air in the water, but I don't know how they keep this water cool. I didn't bend down and touch it, but trout do not like hot water. So here it is. I kind of started the video backwards. Where I started is really in the back when you park in the parking lot, and we're actually walking to the front to the parking lot where you would park. And I should have started as I was coming in, but I wanted to make sure everything was open and you're allowed to come in. Well, it's a beautiful area. Nice old house. That house goes back to the 1700s or early 1800s. Fireplace on each end. So, plenty of parking. It's a little full today because people are parking here and walking over to that powwow. It's a little unorganized over here. Here's a sign as you come in. You see this fly fish. Open year round, dusk to dawn to dusk. Here's the sign up here. Nursery. Welcome to the Little Lehigh Trout Nursery. So, there you go, folks. Okay, we're going to take off, and we'll be back with another video soon. All right, talk to you soon.